So I have a problem. In the last episode, I was building onto our starter home. I want to get it nice and big, a decent size where we can fit plenty of things in it. And I've come to realize, well, not realize, but it takes me forever to build up on it to get the proper resources. And I need things like limestone. And where I'm located at on my map, it literally takes me a gazillion years to go to the nearest source of limestone. It's like, what, 2,000 blocks away? And I need limestone not only for building, but for many other things. So I began thinking to myself, I need to progress. I need to stop. We need to put a pause on the building for a little bit and start progressing. So what I want to do today is I want to build a windmill I'm thinking over in this area and putting it on top of this hill. And then I also want to build a kind of a little factory-looking building next to it and connecting the windmill down into the factory where I'll put possibly a beehive kiln and a health hammer. Because I am having to do everything extremely manual right now and it is taking up so much time. So I figured while it's spring, what I'll do first is we will find a spot for some more farm area, and then we will begin to put together, I think we have a lot of the things that we're going to need for the health hammer, so that should be, or not the health hammer, but the whole setup, windmill setup, everything. Now, I did do some killing off camera and made myself some shiitake tenderhoof stew with stewed red meat, as well as some other meals. I got a bunch of food because I'm tired of starving, but the main thing is we need to get a good sized farm going so we're not having to deal with this. And on top of that, I want to make a clay oven. That way I can make bread because bread seems to be very filling and I'm going to have all of this, where is it? I'm going to have all this grain and it's just not ideal to just eat it straight up. And I don't know why I always in my worlds put off making a clay oven for so long when you could just make it by clay forming and cooking that bad boy up. So that's the first thing I'm going to do is start getting that in a kiln and cooking. I don't even know where my fire clay is or if I have any, really. Okay, I have 18. Impressive, an impressive amount. And you could also make clay tiles like this and shingles. Wowzers. Okay, 68 fire clay. Sometimes if you have the Napster mod installed, it's sometimes faster to go ahead and do the 3x3 instead of the autocomplete function on it. At least when you're doing like these big bottom layers like this or like oh no, see, never mind. Just don't pay attention to me actually. Man, this thing has some serious layers on it though, my goodness gracious. And I'm pretty excited. I've never gotten real deep into the bread making. I think you can char it if you cook it too long. This is some serious forming, my goodness. Is this the last bit? Okay, voila, look at it. Oh, and you don't even have to fire it up. It's just good. Wait, can I break it and pick it up? Are you okay? Are you gonna be all right? Oh, okay, good deal. Ooh. All right, where should we put it is the next question. We need a nice little spot for it. Should we put it right? Well, what is this going to take us? Just back there. Should we just put it right here? Is that crazy? A little clay oven, actually. Look at it. It's awesome. It's awesome. Okay, now I don't even know how to use it, to be completely honest. First, fill with 3 to 6 firewood. More wood heats it better. All right. Then ignite it. Once the fire is burned out, the oven is ready for use. While the oven is hot, place your bakeable items into it. Watch that they don't burn. Ooh, nerve-wracking. Okay, so we've got dough here. That's where we need to be, is we need to make dough. Oh, okay, interesting. You need flour. All right, let's pick something. We have some spelt. So for spelt dough, I'm going to need 1 liter of water and some spelt flour. And I'm assuming I just take the spelt grain and I put it in the quern. Oh, yep, there it says right there. Okay, all right, perfect. And then just one will give me, oh, okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Go ahead and look at that thing is full of firewood. That's so cool. Okay, before we do that, I want to set up the farm. That way we can just have the farm going, and then we'll come back and make some bread. Got to get our bread up. We'll make some dough, I suppose. What do I need next? Let's see. Just grab every seed out of here. And then we did find some high fertility. I'm gonna have to cook this meat when I get back. I need to not forget about that. Grab all these seeds. Is there any more in here? We got some flax seeds. We're pretty good on flax. We have a crazy amount of flax, really. Like, look at this. So when it comes to windmill making, I am thinking that we're going to make the large, heavy windmill and not just the regular one. We're going to make the new large, heavy-duty one. And I think that will be exciting because I don't have any rapidly flowing water nearby. I don't know, what is it actually called? Rapidly flowing water? I don't know why. Yeah, I'm throwing Eiley on there. highly flowing water. No, rapidly flowing water. I don't have any of it nearby because this is all 1.21 world generation, meaning we cannot make the water wheel because if I understand correctly, you can't just make water flow faster, unfortunately. So no water wheel, but we'll do that in the future. But it's times like this where I wish I had an elk. It would be so much faster. I could just zip on over to this high fertility soil. Just freaking zippity doodah over on, and it wouldn't take me but a quick second. But I have to spend all this time and energy and hunger bar running over, and I'm just a map maniac. I have to constantly check my map and make sure I'm running in the right direction. It's a terrible, terrible habit. So that's like my main goal, my main priority going forward is doing everything we need to get an elk. And that means we're going to have to go to the Resonance Archives. And that means that we're going to need armor. And that means that we're going to need a elf hammer to smith some iron plates, some iron blooms. And that means a lot of work. So I want to save myself a lot of time by getting some of the automation going. All right, I know there was some high fertility somewhere over here. I believe it was right here. Perfect. Perfect. So dark brown. This will be good stuff. So we'll use this, and I have a little area in mind. But I had something else planned for. Oh, wow, there's really not much of it. 13 blocks. Is that it? That's it? Hello? That's all you freaking got, guy? Do I have any more nearby? I swear I've found like a bunch. There's some over there. I might even have some back at the base. Let's go to this one over yonder next. How far away is it? It's not super far from the base. By the way, if you are a map maniac like me and you constantly check your map by just pulling it up, running, pulling it up, you can actually just press something like E to get your cursor and scroll out on this map up here, and you can scroll in and out. And I like to scroll it out. Helps with shorter distances, not super far. And you can just look up there in the top right. You don't have to constantly pull up your map. Maybe that's just a me thing. Nobody else has this issue. All right, so I'm standing right on top of this high fertility soil marking. And it's just peat. It's just peat. It's literally just peat. Was I confused and thought what was I thinking? Can anybody tell me what I was thinking? Did I read the tooltip up at the top that says, hey, this is peat, guy? Hey, guy, this is just peat. Okay, no need to get all excited. Oh my gosh. I've got to have some more. There's no way I don't have some more. I feel like I haven't seen it while I've just been perusing. Oh no, there's some right there. Just 6 blocks. I wonder if I use some. I had a small little farm located just down under, over yonder, one might say. Okay, that does look like it is high fertility. Can I dig this up and it will still work good? Ooh. Yeah, let me dig this up. Hello. Thank you very much. This should give us a decent amount of block. What the? Oh, no. Oh, it's actually not. No. No. Oh, once it's tilled, it's done? No. No. And I could have just planted. Oh, I'm in shambles right now. I'm in shambles right now. Are you freaking kidding me? You can't pick it back up after you've tilled it? That is a bummer. Oh, wow. Well, I suppose we could just plant some stuff down there. I just wasted so much of it. Anywho, the area that I was planning on putting some of this farming was over here in this kind of cove, which I initially planned for something else, but I feel like this is a good spot that's away from any animals. You know what? I actually have a scythe for this. Do not have a scythe for this. I used it all. Okay, never mind. Sit down. You know what? I don't even know why I'm clearing Yep. I don't even know why I am clearing the grass because I can just place this down. I covered this entire thing with dirt and flattened it out. It looks a tad bit odd. That's okay. Hey, that's okay. So I can put a water source there. Nope, I always do that. I always put the full bucket down. It cracks me up every time. Some of this medium fertility placed around here. We have quite a bit in terms of seeds. We have a lot of flax seeds, which, in my opinion, you could never have enough flax. So, all right, with all of that planted now, let's go ahead and till it. We'll till the high fertility soil first and see what we got. Now, I'm wondering if we should plant something in particular on this. See, the moisture level is low on these. Does that work well? Are you going to get moistured up? Why you no get moisturized? What's wrong with you? 25%? Goodness gracious. I wonder if I need to do the water first before I place, before I till it. Is that perhaps an issue? It does seem like when I have water in place already, I get pretty good moisture levels, all things considered. It seems to be at least 75%, but like this one over here, I didn't have the water down and it's at 25% moisture. So like, is that one's good? That's weird. That's weird. All right, this is all pretty lined out for the most part. Let's just go ahead and start planting some things. I could probably just plant all the things. I'm gonna do everything that's not flax first. No. There's no way. I've never seen a bear in this area before. What are we talking about? What is that? I've never seen a bear back here and one just randomly spawns. Are we serious right now? I can't see. I was like, wait a second, what was that noise? Oh my god. Oh no. Oh my word. I'm just trying to make a farm. And I almost get eaten. That's ridiculous. Okay, I'm waiting till daytime then. Okay, it looks bear free so far. Thinking we start with the spelt. Growth time is 16 days. Oh, wowzers. Onions would be good, it looks like. 14 days. I almost wonder if it would be better to plant the seeds that are going to take longer on the high fertility. I don't know if that's better or not. I'm going to go onion first. I feel like you get a lot out of it's bang for your buck based on the growth time. Instead of turnips, that's what we're going to go with first, and it consumes pea. So let's put those bad suckers down. We'll plant carrots and turnips on the outside here. Okay, for carrots, and then go ahead and do some turnips. It doesn't look like it really matters. All these nutrients levels are the same. And then we'll do some spelt, which I imagine with the spelt, you can just get a bunch of bread off of it. We'll do the rest of the rye, and then, oh my gosh, I just don't really actually have any much space. We'll do flax in the greenhouse. That's what we'll do. We'll do flax in the greenhouse. I act like I don't have an entire greenhouse over there. Okay, perfect. All right, good deal. So that's some more stuff planted. Hopefully that will give us a nice, what would you call it, crop? Yes. Nice crop, hopefully, coming up. Now, we don't have to worry about food for a little bit. I do want to cook some bread, though. I think our next objective actually will be to clear out a little area to set up the windmill and the factory building that I was talking about. And I really do need to get that helve hammer going pretty badly because I've got so much iron. Oh, poor me. I've got so much iron. It's just awful. So much. I really do have a lot though, and I don't want to smelt it or just hammer it all by hand, especially when going to make armor. No thanks. Nothing odd going on around here whatsoever. Just another day. Okay, now with that, I can finish these up. I've got 4 bowls made and 4 cooking pots, and then I'm gonna make some crocks, and then we will see if we can start outlining our little factory area. All right, I got sticks, I got dry grass. Hoping this will be enough. Oh no, are these beams burning? Are you burning, beam? Who's hurting? Why am I hurting? Are you on fire, beam? Oh no. Don't be on fire. Oh no. No, I lost the beam. No. Oh. I don't know why I didn't expect that to happen. Now let's grab our light mud brick, and I am going to make some dark mud brick to scatter into some of my builds. I tested that a little bit. I don't know why I hadn't done it before, but it looks better when you stick some light mud brick in there. It looks phenomenal. I mean, some dark mud brick, mix it up a little bit, make the bottom look dirty. What I'm thinking is we're going to put our factory building there with our smithing, grindstone, helve hammer, things like that, beehive kiln stuff right here. And then it's going to be connected to a windmill that goes up right yonder. So what I first need to do is I want to make this flat. I'm going to need a bit of surface area here. I do want to share a quick warning while I'm digging this out. I went, what was it, yesterday to get a haircut. I go to my usual person. I haven't been there in a while. I've been growing my hair out. I wanted to kind of get like a long mullet in a way. People are like, oh, a mullet, you're a country boy. But I wanted kind of Not, it's, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a long mullet. It's more a modern style. Anywho, I go to my barber and I'm like, this is what I want. And I was going to show him a picture of exactly what I was talking about, but I was just walking him through like, okay, this is kind of what I'm looking for. And then I was going to show him a picture, but before I showed him a picture, he was like, oh, dude, I know what you want. Hey, I totally got you. I totally got you. And I was like, oh, sick, bet. He's got me. Like, no worries. He did not have me. The haircut I have right now, not what I wanted. It's not, you know when you're getting a haircut and they turn the chair to give you a little look-see? I looked and I was just like, oh no. I was like, no. I was so excited too. I was super excited. Day totally ruined. So lesson learned. Make sure if you've got something in mind, show your barber a picture. Works 10 times better. Because when he said, oh dude, I got you. I was like, oh man, no problem. He's got this. I'm looking so good. No. Show that picture, okay? Show that picture. But no, it's really my fault for not showing a picture in the way I describe it, you know? It looks fine, honestly. I'm being a bit of a whiner. We've got that all lined out. That's a pretty good sized area. Flattened out to build something. That should work excellently. We need to get that flattened out next, but I gotta empty my inventory. I got so much stone. By the way, I recently learned that when you take, your second floor over your bottom foundation, it's called jettying. Jettying, I think that's how you pronounce it. And essentially they would do that back in the day because if you had more surface area on the bottom covered up, it would cost more. So what you would do is you would build a tinier foundation and then just get all your space by expanding out. I mean, that makes sense. Maybe that was completely obvious. I just always thought, man, this looks cool. I like the way it looks. So a little thing I learned, a little nugget of information I learned the other day. All right, let me hop up here now. This is the area I wanted to clean up next. And it'll be nice to put the windmill up here just because this is already kind of on higher ground, so we don't have to build our structure to be super duper tall. And then we can go ahead and start placing down what I wanted to, which will be kind of the base will be 5 by 5, I believe. 1, 2, 3. Oops, shoot. You have to be careful about these mud bricks too, and at least try to some degree to not make a mistake when placing them down for the fact that there's a chance you may not get it back. You may never see it again if you mess up. So just be super duper stressed about every single block that you place. Freak out about every single one. That's what I do, at least. Just maximum amount of cortisol for each block that I place, because I'm terrified that I might have to dig it up and then just lose it. Bang, there we go. Okay, that'll be our foundation. And then I want to have the rod running all the way down here. Let's go 2 more blocks down, and then I want to run it out into the factory, which I think will be cool. But I also don't know, the more distance that you put on your rod, the more you put on your axle. Oh, you have to have a lump of rendered fat now? Oh, new. Hello. And you just have to cook it in a pot? That's what you have to do? Oh, I was unaware of this. Hello. Hello, new game deal. By the way, I want to make one of these, can we do that? I want to do that so bad. You can make those little hats, like a red foxtail hat. Oh, it's not that expensive either. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We have to do that. We absolutely must. Okay, let's not get too sidetracked. But yeah, I'm gonna have the axle come down and here and then into the building here. I'm thinking since it's fixing to be nighttime, I'm gonna build during the day. It just makes life easier. So I will put a hold on that to go and make a hat. I must have one. I need it. I need it in my life. There's a poor little fox out there that's fixing to be in deep trouble. It wouldn't be bad to go and just kill some animals to get some more fat. I've got 5, which seems good, but I think I'm going to need a lot more rendered fat than I am anticipating. That is no problemo. That gives me an excuse to go find some foxes and murder them. Or I think you can do raccoon hats as well. You can do a raccoon hat too. I am pumped. I'm so pumped for this. It's ridiculous. Okay, let me find something. Of course, one night I want to find a fox or a raccoon. They've just disappeared off the face of the earth. There's not a single one to be found. It is finally getting daytime. And I still... Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hello. Hello. Hello, little raccoon. You're not exactly what I wanted, but you're gonna have to do in case I can't find a fox. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please tell me you have a little pelt on you. What if it doesn't have one? Okay, it does. It's like, surely not, right? You got a little friend. What if I want a few pelts? Oh. Oh, no! The friend fell all the way down there. No! There's 10 right here. What are we talking about? There's 10 right here. Are we serious? There's literally 10 right there. Should I go down there? Like mini adventure real quick? Hello, 10. It's just right here. It's just some of that surface tin, though, I imagine. It's not like the full vein or anything like that. But I do like having some tin. We're gonna need to make one of those tin bronze pickaxes for the treasure hunter trader at some point. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this while I'm here. We'll head back on to home base with our one pelt. Wanted a fox one, but one will do. One will be enough. I literally spent like all night trying to find a fox, and apparently they're just gone extinct. Eating some almonds right now. The bag says that it's good for your health, or I mean, it's good for your heart. Almonds are good for your heart, apparently. That's what the bag says. Now, how do you actually cook this fat? Does it have to be in a pot, or can you just do it? Oh, does it have to be in a pot? Surely our kilns are done by now. I can grab one of these pots down here because the rest of my pots have food. No. Oh, darn, 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 darn. So I need to wait until I have a pot. So I want to do the middle of this tower is in line with the middle of this building. And it should be, would right here be good? I think it actually needs to be closer. Like right there. Yes, I think that is good. Okay, that's good. I've taken inspiration for this kind of factory build from some Witcher 3 buildings, which is just a game I thoroughly enjoy. I love the architecture in that game as well. So it's not going to be, to me, it has kind of a factory look, but it really isn't that factory looking. I don't know. That's just what my brain comes up with. Okay, it should be that long. That by that. Oh, bam. Okay. Very good, very good. So we got that mapped out. I want to go ahead and get some dark mud bricks. What does it take to make, oh, that's a book. Dark mud bricks. Same thing, just without the sand involved. Let's make some of those, and then we're going to put the base down and use some of the dark mud bricks on there. And I want to just go ahead and scatter some in here. I've got some plans to change a lot of this. It looks like these are done, actually, so we can go ahead and cook the... Oh, it's an earthy orange? Why is it an earthy orange? I don't know why that is. I'm sure there's a reason. I'm used to it just coming out, just being straight. No, this says earthy brown. Oh, well, it says earthy brown. This says, anywho, I like that. I like that a lot. There's the fat. We'll create 6 lumps of rendered fat. Yes, please. Oh, I'm pumped. I'm so pumped for this. We'll let that cook. Well, bam. Okay, that gives us 2 stacks. That's perfect, honestly. Let me go ahead and just show, like on this right here, like if we just put some mud brick here as a base, a little bit of mix it in a little bit. I'm scared if I destroy it. Okay, no, it's fine. Mix it in a little bit. If we just slowly start mixing it in, I think it'll look good because we've got, obviously all one mud brick. You know what I think is interesting is possibly if I were to chisel out... you see these different individual bricks in the texture. If you chisel out an entire brick and place it with a different color, I think you could do some interesting things there. See, I would like a mud brick, like a dark one right there. It's kind of good. Kind of like that. We'll work on that. Well, let's get this going. I think in every corner, I'm essentially going to do the dark to something like that, maybe. Just want to have a lot of it at the bottom and not towards the top, per se. Like this. And then we'll go... just kind of mix and match it in where we find that it's... looks good. See, that doesn't look too bad. It's a little heavy. I feel like it needs to stick towards the bottom and be connected in a way. Okay, it feels like it doesn't make sense to have a lighter brick below a darker one, in a way. But that looks good. I like that. That's good. Sorry. All right, so that's what a wall would look like. I'm actually, since this wall is so tall, I am going to place even more of these dark mud brick down here on the base, which I think looks a lot. That looks good. It's looking good. I like the way that is moving texture-wise. Yep. That looks good. I like that. I forgot really quickly that I forgot to even put the pelt out and put some fat on it. I don't know what I was thinking. We'll put it in here. Put it in the leather room. Or do I need to do it in my inventory? How does one do it again? Is it like so? Yes, it is like so. All right, and then I think we have to leave it out and let it cure, and then we will be bueno. That is looking pretty good. And it seems like a decent size space, like it's going to be enough for what we need to do, but we got that square there. And we'll just have that down. And now I think the next thing we want to do is go ahead and just, like, how does this come down? We'll come out to here and then maybe just run it to here and then run it through this wall. That'd be fine. I hope, at least. For this tower portion, which I actually am going to focus on more so we can get just the windmill up and going, because that's probably the most important part. I'm thinking of doing a nice solid base and then taking it a little bit skinnier with a frame on the outside of it and then just to a little tower at the top. Nice and simple, nothing just crazy. I say that, but it's just... that's about as good as my skill gets. It's nothing crazy. My skill level is nothing crazy. I was thinking as I was getting my shovels and fixing to go get some sand, and something popped up in my mind that, I mean, it's obvious, but there are other types of daub out there. And when I make the tan daub that I've been using, it uses, where can I get the recipe? Thank you. It uses granite sand in particular. And, I have to go 1,000,000 miles to get to any granite sand. Like, I have to go all the way to here, unless I'm just missing some somewhere, which is highly probable. But I have a lot of peridotite around, and I thought, you know what? Maybe for this tower, I should just use some green, and we don't have to travel as far. I can just meander on over to here and get some, and it'll be nice and easy for me. So we're gonna try some green out. We'll see how that goes. Okay, obviously not going well. Perfect. So I'm thinking that's what we're going to do here. We're going to try some of this green sand, this green stuff. Grabbing that sand is so much faster than going all the way to get granite. Like, oh my gosh. There's so much. Look at all this I got going on in here. Okay. Now, let's try this bad mamma jamma out right here. I shouldn't need just a metric ton of them, but... oh, well, I do need light mud bricks. We do need those. How much did that give me? That gave me... only a stack. Where's my clay? Thank you very much. Let's see how far that gets us in this entire process. Wow, I have so much sand. I'm all sandy up. Call me Sandy Cheeks. All right. Okay. Not really necessary. I'm not a jerk. There was just a temporal storm, and you know, I don't know if they've added one, and maybe I've missed it, but there needs to be a reason for me to want to go into a temporal storm and fight drifters and such. Like a heavy temporal storm, there's just no, I'm just not doing it. You just can't get me to do it. I'll block up, I'll dirt up every single time. Every single time. Also, I totally forgot that we've got this pelt in here, so we should be able to make ourselves our little, oh no, it's 81% cured. Dang it. Okay, close enough. So close. I have to say, it's windy as I will get out up here. This windmill ought to be create some serious power. It's like freaking tornado up here. I don't know what's going on. But the green is looking good. The daub, I'm liking it. Although we'll have to go like all the way down and daub it from the inside, which is fine. I'm glad I built this staircase in here. It's coming along nicely. I want to put this frame, this kind of light mud brick frame around the daub. I think it's going to look good, but up here we'll have, we'll kind of flatten out and put the axle going down. That'll be our next thing. Once I get this portion finished, I won't put the roof on and everything, but I'm just going to get the rod down and start getting that going. And then we'll be progressing pretty well. I guess I could see down here a little bit. Can I zoom out a little bit? Like, see how that looks? So see, that looks good. I like that. Okay. Hey, speak to me. Talk to me. Hey, look at me standing up here with my crown on. Wait until I get my raccoon hat. Talk about freaking aura. Oh my gosh. Trying to chisel and place this daub down at the same time, and this this giant hammer is just in my face, dude. What, like, how am I supposed to see? It's taking up my entire screen. What is going on? Like, hello? Here we go. We're gonna put the axle through this hole right here, which it's gonna take a lot of things to get it down there. I should just make a gazillion. I suppose I should just count it out, huh? It's gonna take over 30 axles, which is good. I mean, is it good? I don't know. Is that good? I remember they weren't uber duper expensive last time I checked. Oh no, I need fat. I totally forgot. We already went over this. I need fat. I'm gonna have to do a bunch of slaying. Huh. But look at that. That's not looking too bad. I think the base needs to be made skinnier. I think it's a little thick there at the base for how thin it is at the top, but that can be fixed later. Now I have to find a bunch of, oh man. Is this done yet? Oh, it's done. Oh, yes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Do I have 2 flax twine in here? I do. Oh, it's so over. It's so over, dude. Wait, did I do that wrong? There we go. Okay. Ooh, it's so over. Okay, how do I look? Oh, hold on. We gotta take this off. Oh, how do I look? Look at me. Do I look cool or what? Do I look cool or what? Look at the little tail in the back. Oh my gosh. This is super cool though. I want to get the fox one, but this one will do for now. This is so awesome. I've literally been killing everything in my path, and I still feel like I don't have enough fat. And I've been chasing these mouflon around, and they have as they go down further deeper into the cave, they've led me to this little room. I believe it looks like there's a translocator here. Hello, little oh, you got a little mini lamp. Like, yeah, here, mini lamp. Yeah, here, go. It doesn't look like there's anything crazy here. I was hoping for some good stuff. Some fire clay. Ooh, a bow, actually. And a tuning cylinder. I will definitely take a bow. A bow would be very, very useful. I've been playing all this time with no bow. Should I leave this tuning cylinder here? I trade it out. I'll trade it out. All right, what else you got for me? Ooh, a painting. I'll take a painting. I also got a raw fox hide pelt, so we can finally make that fox hat. Let's go. And that looks like that's the only thing. There's just a translocator in here, so I will mark this. And I think I have a decent amount of fat. I've got 12, which should give me and I'm starving, a not too bad amount. I've got like 19 in total, I'll have 19 pieces of rendered fat. So that should get us a little far, I would hope. So is it fine to just make pots of red meat stew? Like, is that nutritionally viable? Am I on a protein-only diet? I'm on a carnivore diet right now. Although I heard that makes you have the runs real bad. So I don't know if this is a good idea, but it's what I'm doing because I don't have... Oh, no, actually, I'm wrong. What am I doing? I'm so silly. Hold on. I actually think our greenhouse farm... There's a lot stuff that's ready. So we could make some more interesting, tasty meals. Yes, okay, our turnips are done. Just the turnips? Just the turnips. Okay, well, never mind. We're gonna have turnip red meat stew. It's all we're eating for winter. Thank you very much. We're eating so good. I've never had this much food. I'm so proud of myself right now. I'm so proud of myself. I'm about to make so many, I'm not even going to have enough crocs to fit all this food in, which is almost upsetting, to be completely honest. I'm literally putting a fire pit out here in front of my house because I've got so much cooking to do and just not enough cooking space. Not near enough down here. I'm running out of chest space too. We're going to need some serious expansion soon. And as I'm doing this all the way, I've been trying to not sit at a chair as much when I play. My hips get a little stiff. But now I'm tired of standing, and currently my cat is enjoying my chair. He's asleep on my chair. And I don't want to wake him up, but I'm tired of standing. I want to sit down. But he's sound asleep. I'll put a picture up on screen. He's literally sound asleep on my chair right now. It's like his favorite spot to lay. With the 32 lumps of rendered fat now, I should have enough. Well, I'm scared to say enough, but I should have quite a bit. So let's go ahead and try and make what we've got going on here. We'll just use some wood that I will not be using for building. All right, let's see. Go something like a so. And we needed about a little over 30. I'm gonna run out of wood before anything else. That's 32. I should just go ahead and make a couple gears. Goodness gracious. Talk about a lot. I believe I have just a ton of resin, actually. 30. Okay, we've got 30. That's pretty good. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab all the flax twine because those heavy windmill sails are going to be a lot. Man, this stuff is not cheap. Not cheap whatsoever. It's not bad, I think, if you're making a regular windmill, but this heavy windmill is going to be expensive. Specifically in the iron department, some of the things that we have to craft. Oh my gosh. There we go. Okay, how many of these do we think we need? Probably 1, 2, like 3? 3 maybe? I might end up needing 4, but we'll just call that there. And now another thing that we will need is the windmill rotor, the metal one. And look at this bad boy. You want to talk about expensive? Meteoric? Well, it's not meteoric. You can make it out of iron. But I think per iron bracket, it's 2 ingots. So we need 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We need 12 iron dilly-dallies, ingots, which is... Oh. I mean, that's not bad because we do have the 12 blooms that we cooked up in the meantime, so we can go grab those. And then we just need, after that, this large windmill cell, which actually shouldn't be too terrible because we're kind of rich. Moving up in the world, but I do have to smelt hammer out every single one of these blooms, which does suck. Hey, that part right there, sucks real bad. Somebody mowing outside my window. My goodness, come on, mowing guy. Hey, grass guy, can we tone it down just a little bit? We're gonna light these up now, and I'm gonna smelt 12 iron ingots from bloom to iron bracket and iron rod over the next freaking however many hours it takes me. I wonder what the time is for smelting 12 iron ingots and blooms. Like, I'm gonna set a timer and see how long this actually takes me. It has been 58 minutes of me hammering away. That's just straight forge time. That doesn't include the time that in the background where I had to get a whole new bellows, I had to kill a bear and oil that up, and just all the jazz that was going on. I now should have just about everything we need to craft all the goodies. Now let me make this like so. Oops. Well, bam! Metal windmill rotor. Okay, awesome. Now I do want the large windmill sails to go on this as well. We need some linen. So we need to take all of our flax and just make all the flax twine that we can and see where that ends us up with 25. Is that all we have in total? I honestly thought we would have a lot more for some reason. Just felt like I had a bunch in abundance. We might have a very small windmill. Oh, excuse me. Ow, okay, I just got, hey, the snipers are out. Okay, I get it. I'm just gonna run over here really quickly. I should be safe in here, right? I would think I'd be safe in here. I can't shoot. Okay. I'm wrong. I'm fixing to die. Oh, fixing to die. Okay, I think I'm just... 25 is all I have, which is fine. I just don't know how many... Oh, man, the large windmill sails, though. 4 linen? Ooh, that's a lot. Oh, that's a lot. We may only be able to make, like, 1 set of sails. Oh, yeah, I think that's all we can... No, 4 is crazy expensive. That is unreal. So we have 6. We need 2 more. So we could... Oh, I have 32 right here. I had a whole extra stack I missed. Oh, my goodness. I was like, dang, I thought I had more than that. Whew. What a close one. Wowzers. I still need a lot more flax. Like I said, you need flax for everything in this. So like that. Oh, no, not like that. Silly goose. Like this. And then bada bing. Okay. Large windmill sails. Bang. That part acquired. We also want to make a helve hammer base and the helve hammer itself. I wish I had the sturdy leather backpacks because my inventory gets so full so quickly. But we're going to do the sturdy leather at some point. It gets pretty redonkulous. And this number, that gives us the base. And now, oops. And boom. Okay, that, if to my knowledge, is everything we need. Again, we'll need an anvil, which we can move this anvil up there. Something will pop up, surely. But I think as of this very moment, we should be all good. There is actually some more flax in here. Hold up, there's some more flax fibers in here. This would give me 8, right? Oh, nice! I can make another set. Hold on, I thought we were broke. Turns out we're rich. We're rich! Okay, we'll save the 18 for some other stuff, and then we have 2 sets of large windmill cells, which is perfect. I mean, it's not perfect, but it will do for now. Let's do this number, and then I need you to go here. And then that right there. And then just come all the way up. Probably gonna need some more axles. Maybe. Or maybe I'll have a little extra. I feel like I just am just making it hard, you know? Question is, do I go up one like this? Yes, I do. Okay. And then like so. Boom. Okay. Yes. And it's coming out now. Get out here without dying, please. Oh. Perfect little spot, though, for this. We'll go out one like that. And place the rotor on here. Look at this. This thing is a beast. Bam. Okay. And she should be attached properly. Looks like. That looks proper to me. Bam. Look at that. Look at it spin. Goodness gracious. Look at that thing spin. Okay. Wowzers. I don't know how much power that's going to make, but it is a spinning. It's doing a spinny. Let us go all the way down to the bottom and then connect it over into our factory area. And then, yeah, we're gonna need some more of these axles. Yeah, so I'll need a few more of these, but I'll spin it all the way into there. Let me make some more. Bing, bang, boom. There we go. I wonder actually if it needed to come one lower. What if I did this number right here and then it was connected? See, I think it's just gonna float for now. How about that? Like that? I can't remember how to, every time. Like that? And then you do the thing? Is that how you do it? I can't remember. Now you spin? No. How do you do this? I forgot. That's right, we need a wooden toggle. That's what we need. That is right. Okay, that's no big deal. Easily crafted for somebody of my stature. And rendered fat, thank you. Easy. All day, every day. I can afford it. Hey, can I afford it? Sure can. Also, I did some little things there. I'm going to put some windows there, and we're going to probably have to finish that in the next episode since we're trying to stay functional, okay? Function over form this episode, form over function next episode. All right, I think this goes here, and then now I think she'll do a spin. Nope. Gosh. Is there something wrong with me? Is there something wrong with me? Does it go behind it in a way? Like that? Is that how it goes? I think that's how it goes. Oh, okay, yeah, there it goes. Okay, nice. Ooh, it's slowing down quite a bit. It's pretty slow. Which that'll come with more sails and such, but that's not a terrible speed, honestly. It's not like bing, 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 but it's like bing, bing. Okay, that is pretty slow. Okay, everyone, that will probably do it for this episode. We got pretty far on the function over form, but in the next episode, we'll be okay, yep, there you go. In the next episode, we'll be doing form over function. We'll be building this up and finishing this as well. So I hope you all enjoyed the episode. Thank you for the nice comments and the support, by the way. I really appreciate it. So hopefully I will see you in the next one.